everybody, it's your favorite gamer, Taste My Turds, and this is my little review of Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited. I picked it up for next to nothing on Black Friday, so I thought I'd give it a whirl, throw my 2 cents out there, see what you guys think. You guys can determine for yourselves whether it's worth getting or not. Now, this is a free-to-play MMORPG after you make the initial purchase of the game. They have a few different options you can do. Gives you different unlocks and things of that nature. Now, this is something you really don't want to do, is get your guy real horny and then start hitting a really big lady from behind like that, 'cause she might turn into a freak like that. But all jokes aside, the game really delivers. It's got everything that you want from an Elder Scrolls game, to a point. I mean, there are some things that kind of suck, like the fact that you can't kill the guards or any character that you want for the most part, like you could in the the other sandbox games of Elder Scrolls. But for it being an MMO, it does give you quite a bit of leeway, more so than any other MMO that's out there, and it still has like the traps and the looting of the dungeons and things of that nature that really make it an Elder Scrolls game. So on that aspect, it really makes up for the lack of the other qualities that you find in an Elder Scrolls game. There is a vast array of enemies and things of that nature that are pretty neat. For the most part, I mean, you got a really good storyline. As far as the main quest goes, I haven't played too many side quests, but from what I've seen, they spent a good amount of time making and planning these, so they really turned out pretty well, I think. And they kept that really dark, Daedric tone to the game. This is the Duchess of Anguish, one of the bosses. I think she'd be a bit harder if you actually tried to go after the creatures she summons, but I'm kind of an asshole when I play. I try to go for the big boss that summons everybody first. I don't know if anybody else plays like that, but I tend to find that that's the easiest way to win. And here you can see, I mean, there's you got your one general menu, like how Skyrim was pretty much set up. You go in there and you can level up and everything. It's got it's a well-rounded system that it has in here. I'd say it's honestly, I wouldn't call it an upgrade from Skyrim, but I would say that it's not dumbed down from Skyrim like other Elder Scrolls games in the past have done. But you can see here the map. I mean, if you've played any, Morrowind or Oblivion or Skyrim, you know how big the maps are, and the fact that these have all those regions on one giant continent, and that you can go to all of them. Granted, they're not as in detailed as those games would be, where you could steal every single little item, but they did a pretty good job. And for how big it is, the loading screens are just phenomenal, and that really makes the game too. I mean, the fact that you can seamlessly transition into different regions with minimal loading time, it's just really good. Honestly, very wholesome. The amount of colors and everything that they put in this game is really good too. I think they did a really phenomenal job for how large the game is. They did a good job on characters. Main storyline, they put a bit of time into the characters and gave them, their each little personality, good voice acting. And they did keep the wit and the little bit of dark humor that people have grown accustomed to finding in Elder Scrolls games, which is nice. You find little oddball characters like this guy, or dirty old perverts like this guy over here, who's going to a brothel later, I guess.
Sahan seems to be relatively unharmed. Can we wrap this up? I have an appointment with a certain young lady, and I need to stop by the money changers first. Women of that stripe seldom do anything on credit.
And with it being an MMO, there's always the opportunity to fight alongside other people. There's always the opportunity to duel people one-on-one, or enter in. There's 3 fractions that you can choose from in the beginning. Each fraction has different or I shouldn't say classes, they have different races to choose from. And there are, once you get past like level 10, you can enter certain areas that are like PvP, I guess you would call it. But you can do the main storyline and your main questing, exploring. Like this area here is supposed to be like Morrowind, so you got the giant mushrooms and the weird odd creatures and all lizards and shit like that. So I mean, again, they did do a pretty good job detailing the areas and making sure that they were correct. But you don't have to worry about somebody that's level 900 running up on you and killing you. But then they did do a good job with the markets and stuff like that. You run out of too much stuff to carry, you can put it in the bank. You can store your items or money there. You could still make weapons, upgrade them, do the enchanting, alchemy, all that. So as far as I'm concerned, really good game. I would give it a 9 out of 10, and that's my review for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the little video. Have fun.